We're going to start off, we'll just leave that mat there for now. We're going to start off with that single leg squat, leaning back against the system, one leg coming up. We'll give ourselves 10 seconds to get in position. Just getting all set. Again, notice her alignment. It's always important to set up the right way, and that way you'll be able to do the exercise the right way. We'll do 60 seconds on each leg, and we'll start now. As she's doing this, we want to really lower down as low as she possibly can go. That's it. Trying to get a little bit more than 90-degree bends at the knee. Let's try and get a little bit lower there if you can, Michelle. That's it. As she gets lower, she's going to activate her glutes a little bit harder. That's perfect. Lower down, drive it down. Perfect. If you feel your legs starting to burn a little bit, I think Michelle has started to feel them a little bit too. It's okay. Remember, that rep counter up in the top corner is just to help you stay motivated. She's very high performance athlete. If you have to rest, that's fine. Don't feel like you need to keep up with Michelle. Last 15 seconds. Doing a super job, Michelle. Look at those wheels, they're just cranking. Last 5 seconds, right here. We'll get 3 more reps in. Last one. That's work. All right, let's switch legs. We'll do the other side. Get yourself set. Now remember, you've got a nice rest, recover, get your body set up, try and recover through your cardiorespiratory system before we start off. We've got about another 5 seconds of rest. Are you ready? Are you really ready? Yeah. All right, here we go. Dropping down on this side. If you'd like to make this harder, what you can do is extend this leg out a little bit further and then start to lift up at the hip, just like that. The other thing you do is bend this knee, and you can add power to this exercise as well just by doing a little hop and catch. This is very demanding. If you could do this for a minute, that would put you in a very, very high level. We'll go nice and slow, drop down low. Good. To begin with, we want to move nice and slowly. Again, we want to master movement before we start to add speed and power. So don't just go to the highest progression that you can. Start off, do the movement well before you do it quickly. We've got about 20 seconds to go, Michelle. Nice job. Drive it down. Come on, activate out of the bottom of it. That's it. Complete range of motion. Beautiful job. Again, activate your core as you're driving down into that squat. Last 5 seconds, 2 more repetitions. 1 more, fantastic. All right, now we're going to move on to the balance lunge. We did this as part of our warm-up. We're gonna lean back against the system. The back knee doesn't touch the ground, it just stays suspended. If you're not sure about that, start off by putting that foot on the ground until you get comfortable. We'll go in about 5 seconds, not quite ready. Again, you can see Michelle working to try and control her respiration. Get ready for the next set. Away we go. So start off by doing a couple with that foot on the ground, so it's actually a back lunge. Again, if that starts to feel good, Michelle, you can take that foot off the ground, lowering in. Excellent. We've got about 15 more seconds until we're hit the halfway point. Now with Michelle today, we're going to show a variation. With 30 seconds to go, she's actually going to drop that back leg across, turning it into a transverse plane lunge and loading the glutes a little bit more than this does. Start it now. Drop it across. And really reach with that leg, reaching across with that leg. Perfect. That's it. And you can tell just by looking on her face, that's driving through her glutes. Let's slow down just a little bit, Michelle. Try and get as deep as you can. There you go, perfect. What driving that leg back there is causing this glute to load a little harder than it normally would. Putting the emphasis right there. We've got 5 seconds to go. Last rep right here. Beautiful. Nice work. Now let's switch sides. We'll do exactly the same thing on the other side. You've got a bit of time to rest. Again, have a quick drink now if you need it. We'll get back into it. We've got about 10 more seconds to go. How you feeling?
Good.
All right. Those legs starting to feel a bit worked?
Yep.
We're only about halfway through their leg program, so stay with it. Here we go. We'll start off on the other side. Start off with that foot on the ground. Excellent. Using the foot on the ground really helps you get your momentum in or the movement down, and then you can start to suspend it into that balance lunge. You can do that now. There we go. Now Michelle's moved to that balance lunge. You can see she's using her arms for balance, but it's actually not an upper body movement. She's just using the handles for balance. If you find fully extended, you don't have enough balance, it's too shaky, shorten the system up, it will give you more stability. All right, let's switch to that transverse plane lunge. Drive it across. Good. Really push to my hand. Good. You'll find this a bit more bouncy than the last one was. Lower down, lower and slower, lower and slower. There we go, drive. Again, always go slowly and get the movement perfectly before you add speed and power. How's that glute feeling? I can feel it firing right here through your hip. Last 3 seconds, one more rep, really drive it. Excellent work. All right.